What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Start Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I have an M1 Finance portfolio for you guys, and this kind of ties in with a few videos that I've made for you guys with monthly dividend stocks, and I'll have those videos in the comment section saved so you guys can check it out. And I made this for you guys. Now, again, this is not financial advice for entertainment purposes only, disclaimer in the description, but things can change with stocks, but these ones are very consistent with dividend hikes. This is actually a high yield percentage portfolio for you guys. And I added some monthly dividend ETFs to it. So, I promised you guys I would start making pies for you guys and helping you out. So I like to mix things up with my channel. So make sure you hit that notification bell because I am going to post a video tomorrow as well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be working. I'll probably pick up. And make sure you hit that like button. I'd love to see you guys in the comment section and tell me what you think of this portfolio. And again, you can perfect it and make changes to it. But I kind of made a basic one for you guys. Just looking at these, I added two other stocks to it that are high yield dividend stocks, good dividend growth stocks. So let's check this out right now. So I referred to this one as monthly dividend firepower. So you have quarterly dividend stocks, and of course I'm going to have this pie link shared in the comment section as well as the description in my videos. But here's the thing. So when you set up a dividend schedule, okay, a schedule for dividend stocks, you should, again, I have a goal to make, let me just try to get this simplified as I am heavily caffeinated right now. So I like to have $1,000 to $3,000 a month my monthly dividends and $2,000 to $4,000 a month my quarterly dividends. So obviously the more money you put in, the more it's going to compound and get bigger. So the nice thing with M1 Finance is having a fractional share dividend portfolio. Some of these things are pretty expensive, but once you start getting to 100 shares, 200 shares, 300 shares, those dividends can start buying other dividend stocks. So I have my QYLD, RYLD, XYLD, and JEPI, Devo, NYSE. Hopefully QYLG will be added to M1 Finance, and XYLG and DJIA, as I just posted a previous video on that one. I'm very excited for that covered call ETF by Global X. So that way you can start buying other shares, and these shares start buying other shares, and it makes life easier for you. And again, I'm at $30,000 with my dividend portfolio. That's not including my E-Trade dividend portfolio, but it's just the wheel just starts spinning. It's like a hamster on a when he's exercising, the wheel just keeps on turning. So that's what the goal is. Just keep it spinning, keep it rolling. Okay, so I have 11 holdings for you guys. The expense ratio is 0.13%, not too bad. Dividend yield is 7.56% overall. So I have a 12% QYLD, RYLD, and XYLD for you guys. So that's important because you need, again, taxes can be an issue with these covered call ETFs. I will post a video on that eventually, maybe sometime this week regarding these covered call ETFs. And based on the dividend schedule in M1 Finance, they all distribute on the same day. So remember I was telling you guys my goal is to make $1,000 to $3,000 a month my monthly dividends, $2,000 to $4,000 in my quarterly dividends, and QYLD, RYLD, and XYLD. If I can get to $100 or $100 to $200 a piece on these three, I'm going to do some serious damage by my quarterly dividend stocks. My quarterly dividend stocks will start buying more QYLD, RYLD, and XYLD. So it's just like a huge chain reaction. So I have Altria for you guys. And as you guys know, that is a high yield dividend stock. They have increased their dividends over time. Their revenue has done very well. And I also added Gilead Sciences for you guys. And I showed you guys in the previous video the dividend hikes that these guys have and the products that they bring to the table, which are very attractive. Antivirals, let's see, what else do they have? Like remdesivir, medications for COVID. And, they're very strong with antiviral medications. So, especially like HIV, they have a lot of HIV medications. And hopefully, if, we find a vaccine and a cure for HIV. STOR Capital. So that's a very popular real estate investment trust that Warren Buffett owns. So that one, I mean, the dividend hikes are very impressive. Its portfolio is getting bigger, and it's a very, in my honest opinion, it's a very cheap dividend stock. Now, Verizon, this is a communication stock. This one has hiked its dividend over time. So that's what's very attractive about Verizon. What I like about these guys. Arbor Realty Trust, the best, in my honest opinion, and the stats prove it as well, the best mortgage-backed REIT out there. Very high-yield dividend stock. It's right at, what is it, 1749, and its dividend yield is 7.89%. And again, I've shown you guys the revenue, how the revenue has jumped up with Arbor Realty Trust, and how things are very promising. Now, I have AT&T here. You can remove that one if you want. And again, I'm not giving financial advice for entertainment purposes only, disclaimer in the description, but AT&T will probably be cutting their dividend. They're trying to be very innovative, and their dividend schedule is right around the same as Verizon. So I wanted to add those guys, and I did have a video on that with their dividend schedule. And I also added Costco and McDonald's. So in my previous video, these are excellent dividend growth stocks. So I put them small right now because my philosophy is if I can get to 100 shares, or 100, 200 shares, then start loading up in these guys, you're golden. Now, the percentage-wise, it may need to change. You might want to do QYLD, RYLD, and XYLD to 10 or so. But the more money you put in, the bigger this portfolio is going to grow, and the more you're going to get dividends out of it. So the thing is, I mean, this is a high-yield dividend portfolio at 7.6%. The expense ratio is not too bad. Now, eventually, if you want to add some stocks like what I have done, I also have one for you guys to keep an eye on. Actually, I'll give you 3 dividend stocks to keep an eye on right now. That one would be Seagate. So I used to own this one. It blew up like crazy because of some crypto news. It's back to 87.33. Excellent dividend growth stock. It's 3.16%. Look at this over time. The growth. 2011, 18 cents. 2022, 70 cents. So that's a really good dividend growth stock. And, Seagate's involved with a lot of hardware type stuff with computers. You can look them up with Microsoft and all that. They correlate with Xbox and all that. Just very, very strong company. And I got 2 more for you. Next one is Conagra Brands. So the trends, they have been hiking their dividend. So since 2019, they were at 21 cents. Then they hit 27 and then 31 cents. Their dividend yield is 4.01% with a PE ratio of 13.2. They have a lot of products in the stores that people buy as consumers. So that's one thing to keep an eye on. I have done videos on Conagra Brands. I have a lot of products actually that I'm looking at with in my apartment complex right now. They're Conagra Brands products. So that's another one to keep an eye on, is a dividend growth stock. I like this one. I think this company has serious potential with hiking their dividend. And again, I'll repeat this again. I'm not giving financial advice for entertainment purposes only, but I own these guys and I'm long in them, and I like them for a reason. Let's jump to the final dividend stock. And VTRS is kind of a new kid on the block with the spinoff, and these guys are slowly hiking their dividend. Again, they have a lot of products to consumers that they need. Gabapentin, Neurontin, people that have neuropathy, and just a lot of products for consumers. So VTRS, it's $10.02, and it has a dividend yield of 4.74%. Let me know what you think of this video. If you guys are new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I will post a video tomorrow, but I wanted to reveal to you my fractional share dividend portfolio that I made for you guys. You can easily make modifications. Let me know what you guys think of that strategy. All right, take care and have a great Sunday.